Depois que eu joguei Outer Wilds, incluindo a DLC, eu fiquei muito puto comigo mesmo por não ter decidido gravar antes. Porque é um tipo de coisa que, tipo, eu nunca vou ter essa experiência antes, sabe? Todas as coisas que eu vivi naquele jogo ali, acabou, só tá dentro da minha cabeça agora. E aí eu falei assim, se eu recordar, poder recordar, né, das coisas depois, vai ser babado, bebê. Então, assim, a partir de agora eu vou ficar gravando as coisas, apenas por motivo de recordação mesmo, né? Eu até solicitei pro YouTube, né, pra eu poder fazer transmissão ao vivo, mas eu acho melhor gravar. Acho que fica melhor. Eu sei que esse jogo aqui é babado também. Aí eu falei, não vou cometer os mesmos erros. Não vou ser moleque. Eu joguei, tipo, 5 minutos nesse jogo. Eu, tipo, tava prestes a sair da casinha não, do quarto de hotel. Aí eu falei, vamos continuar ao vivo, né? Se eu for pensador, eu vou ser muito inteligente. Mas eu não vou ser bom de briga. Quer dizer... Ah, não, aqui, ó. Por que aqui é preto? E aqui é branco? Ó, inteligência. Sou burro. Quer dizer, sou inteligente. Mas eu sou não bom psicológico. Físico, meio merda. Coordenação motora. Motoras. Né? Aqui... né? Meio que o contrário. E aqui... Bom, ruim, ruim. Bom, ruim, ruim. Bom, ruim, ruim. Quando eu criei, eu botei, tipo, tudo 3. Mas não sei... Pode começar a perder o juízo. Aí vai criar tudo. Vamos lá. Reverte. Poder. Quão inteligente você é? Eu ganho ser mais ou menos. Eu que também ser mais ou menos. Aí eu vou botar 3 de novo, não. 2. Tá bom. Pera. Ai, isso tá bom. Minha primeira vez jogando. Acho que tava bom. Manipula o poder intelectual bruto, deduz o mundo. Convoque todo o seu conhecimento, produza trivialidades fascinantes. Pratique a arte da persuasão. Eu sei que você pode escolher uma dessas. Vou ter que escolher uma dessas aqui ou dessa aqui. Eu acho que essa aqui não compensa. Enciclopédia, retórica, persuasão. Conversas intelectuais. Eu acho que deve ser mais inteligente. Drama. As leis da física trabalharem para a lei. Tá, isso aqui faz sentido. Volição. Moral elevada. Palpites. Palpite. Empatia. Acho que pode me fuder um pouco aqui. Eu também não quero ser Bolsonaro. Não quero ser policial. Eu tinha visto isso aqui. Eu acho que faz sentido, mais sentido pra mim agora, por eu jogando pela primeira vez, etc. Escolher um babado de manipular. Então vamos lá. As coisas estão em casa no espelho, uma delas. Até a água mais límpida ser profunda o suficiente, bastante, pode mais.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. no larger than a single grain of malt.
Que é
You
monte?
don't have to do anything anymore.
Cérebro reptiliano ancestral.
Ever. Never, ever.
Nunca mais mesmo?
Never, ever, ever, baby. An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
Eu tenho ex-esposa. Me dá mais um
You
pouco.
got it, sweet brother. Nothing upon nothing upon nothing.
Eu gosto do nada.
I know you do, baby. I know.
Ai, não. Que tal você passar pra cá mais um pouco daquele doce esquecimento?
Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage.
Fiquem Alonso. Alonso, ai. Alonso. Eu quero sair agora. Eu gosto de dor e de luz ardente, de querer coisas de querer coisas de pessoas que não querem me dar nada.
Do you really?
Olha, eu estou cansado de ser esse tipo de animal e quem dá a mínima. Eu gosto.
You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back
Ah, por que
there.
ele troca? Ó,
Why'd you
cérebro
think you
reptiliano
had to
ancestral.
bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself. Got a bit carried away, did we, chef?
Sistema límbico.
Fear and apprehension. You should ask what's out there first.
Ai, minha primeira rolagem, isso aqui. Ok. Ah, tá. Ah, eu sei que eu fiz isso comigo mesmo, pelo visto. É o que me deu o oblívio das memórias. Que está esperando por mim, não me importa, sou um idiota corajoso. E o que eu fiz?
Yes. You're one disco mother.
Cara disco.
There's this giant ball there. An evil apes. And the evil apes are juking it out on the ball. You're one of them.
You're one of them.
It's basically all just evil apes juking it out on a giant ball.
Quão grande é a esfera?
You can't even make out it's a ball when you're joking it out. It's that large.
Quão grande é a
You
esfera?
can't even make out it's a
Quão
ball.
grande é a
You
esfera?
can't even make
Quão grande é a
you can't even make out it's a
Quão
ball
pequenos
when
são
you
os
joke.
símios?
Infinitesimally small.
Small. Infinitesimalmente. E esse sair no braço sobre o qual eu fico ouvindo falar, o que é isso?
Vying for resources. It's
For
just a
resources.
stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face. Or you lose.
Isso é triste.
Yes, it is. And you drowned in that sadness a long time ago.
Eu acho que eu tô num coma alcoólico. Pelo que... Ou sei lá, alguma coisa mística de eu apagar minhas próprias memórias para sair da desgraça que é o mundo. O que você quer dizer com se afogou?
You lost.
Eu tomei porrada! Absurdo. Sabe, acho que me lembra essa bomba. Que vai fugindo. Eu tenho essa meia toda divina. Olha o bingolinho. Essa aqui já vi tudo, eu vou rushar isso aqui logo, foda-se. Corda, velho, corda, porra, corda, vai lá. Veste essa porra. Olha aqui, que legal.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
Cold wind. Eu quero avaliar o dano.
The shards face outward.
Ai, meu Deus.
Whatever broke this window came from the inside.
Veio de dentro. Sei que não é uma bala, acho que é um sapato, alguma coisa assim. Eu quebrei com as minhas próprias mãos, olha para elas.
A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent.
E porra que fez isso
More
então?
likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact.
Projétil. O que eu tô fazendo?
Something you've done before.
Surtei, então.
It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for
Too
a piece
large
of
for a
furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist. Like the green shoe that's on the hat rack in the corner, which, coincidentally, is missing its friend. Congratulations, you smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you can still find the other on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room.
Talvez não tenha sido eu, não. Foi eu. Eu talvez deveria ir pegar aquele sapato. Eu não preciso dele, não preciso de ninguém.
The window agrees. Its cracked smile is cold and sparkly.
It's cold and sparkly. Vou pegar sapato ali, né? Posso pegar sapato? Sei que é tab, né? Peraí. Meu sapato. Pé esquerdo. Essa garrafa do tamanho A de Commodore vermelho. Está vazio.
You
Ai,
hear
tô
a
com dor de
jingle.
cabeça.
Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
Ah,
It
chaves.
says whirling in rags on the
Whirling
aluminium
in
key
rags.
ring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
It should open the door. Fim. Ah, deixa eu pegar minha gravata.
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades. Or has it been consigned there as punishment? You feel as though this creature is your friend and wants to reattach itself to your neck so that you may continue your adventures together in this strange world.
Tenho que desligar para aumentar minha chance.
The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now. You reach out to grab the tie, but what's this? Diffuse, radiating chest pain. Doom comes over you.
Meu Deus, eu
This
morri.
is bad. Feels like sharp stones grinding in your chest and keeping you from moving.
Ué, já perdi a
For
vida.
quite a long time. Still ongoing. Now is a good time to start worrying.
Nas 2 outras vezes que eu joguei, eu consegui. Agora eu não consegui. Olha aí o RPG.
Finally, the pressure
Ah,
recedes.
obrigado.
You find yourself covered in cold sweat and trying not to move, hoping it will keep you from dying.
Não vou abrir. Vou ligar. Minha coisinha aqui. Pegar aqui. Eu tô sem a gravata, né? Ai, que ódio.
This fan has or
Tá bom.
has it been consumed? The switch
Tá
must be
bom.
broken because
Eu queria que minha gravata. Mano, cerveja e licores doces. Esse cara é bom, hein? Pega essa porra, turbina carregada. Torneira
a
aberta
mirror
desperdiçando
hangs
água.
above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone
Descarga
has
feroz de
ripped half
energia
the faucet
masculina.
off. Hot water sprays from the base and steam
water.
covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Limpa.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
E você nunca deixará de se tornar isso. Você não gostará do que verá aqui, e você nunca deixará de se tornar isso. Ah, tomar no cu, Skilled. Eu não me importo. Talvez ele eu colocar primeiro. Não, vai de cabelo, vai. Olha que lindo. Olha que lindo. Contemple
You
isso.
have no idea who this thing is, do you?
Eles têm isso. Cara, olha essa arte. Coisa linda. As pinceladas. As coisas. Nossa. Eu adoro quando um desenho é tipo. Ele é só um monte de pincelada de coisa assim. Que tipo, se eu desse um zoom eu não entenderia o que que é. Mas pela conjuntura das pinceladas, etc., tudo entra em harmonia. Tipo assim, isso aqui não é um fio de cabelo. Ai, quando eu tava mais perto dava pra ver melhor, mas foda-se. Claro que tenho, é. Celebridade. Essa expressão de um alcoólatra em estágio
Too
avançado.
late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face.
Rigor
Or
mortis.
wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
O espelho tá me tirando pra bosta. Simplesmente está.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself. Oh my God. You can't stop. It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face and now it won't come off.
Será que isso é por causa da skill que eu escolhi?
What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
Que emoção você tenta esconder? Super estrelato. No descritivo, acho que isso supostamente vai parecer insinuante. Eu desconfio que seja nada para as mulheres. Ah, não. Que eu sou vagamente compreensivo. Acho que estou conseguindo isso mais ou menos também. De uma maneira meio triste, cafona. Tem um certo charme nisso. É uma expressão de dor. É uma expressão de dor.
You are correct.
Enciclopédia formidável. Porra! Procure no fundo da sua mente para localizar a fonte da expressão. Vamos.
Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past.
Como o resto de
That's
vocês...
all you know for now.
Para.
It's too late. Like an image on film. The expression belongs to your primary motor cortex. It would take a minor neurological miracle for you to cease producing it.
Gente. Mas eu vou ficar sorrindo pra sempre. Olha, tem hora aqui. Será que eu tenho tempo? Não sei, acho que eu tô traumatizado com Other Wilds. Que isso? Rasgou a fita. Pegar aqui. Falando sozinho. Tem mais alguma coisa? Ah, a porta ali. Pelo amor de Deus, que homem lento da desgraça. Tudo isso pra fechar. Abre essa porra. Ah, agora você anda rápido. Olá, policial. Vaza 2 centígrados, granizo. Ah, tô em vaza? Menos 2? Menos 12? Roubamos. Pegamos. Pega 40 centavos que eu tenho. Não, eu queria falar com a... Ai, meus olhos! Deixa eu ver aqui. Corre, corre, corre. Vem aqui. É março. O ano é 51. Deixa eu abrir, moça. Deixa eu abrir aqui. Pra invadir. Quero invadir. Tá bom. Oi, gostosa.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
Clage. Orange. Dançarina disco. Leva cigarro aos lábios.
Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28.
Ela não parece ter mais de 28. Eu sou um militar? Sou registrado da beleza dela. Não.
No?
Não.
There's only one solution to this. You're a businessman.
You're a businessman. Não, eu sou policial mesmo.
Because you're a police officer, sir.
Ele é policial. Ai, socorro. Todas as três são ruins.
Okay, cool. I won't.
I gotta go.
She means it. She wouldn't defy authority, however sweaty and bloated it may look.
Você sabe. Bom, agora, como você sabe que era um policial? Não. É uma gata. Eu tenho que agir normalmente.
Okay.
Ok.
Sir,
Ai,
you've been here for 3 days. On official police business, as you put it.
eu me droguei ou me escafedei mesmo minhas memórias. E que tipo de alimentos são esses?
Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Porque eu não me lembro de ser um tira ou de qualquer outra coisa. Não vou falar isso. Quem sua consciência me deixaria ser um oficial da lei? Também não, tem que mostrar confiança. Eu deveria ir andando agora, eu deveria sair. Absolutamente certo, eu sou um policial. Ai. Vou sugerir. Deixe ela saber que você a quer. Meu Deus. Vou.
Try the expression.
Oh,
Come on, why are you still doing this?
pergunta para outra skill. Eu, hein, sugestão. Sou na porta da morte, inchado, um caso perdido e ainda suspiro. A espera acaba algum dia?
Alcohol raises testosterone levels, especially in men. The levels remain elevated after inebriation ends and the pain begins. You seek comfort. It's only natural.
Ai, que diva.
She puts out her cigarette.
Olha. Tem 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cigarros. Ela tá me
Something
chamando?
stirs in you as she's about to go. Call it an
Ah,
instinct,
tá.
a need. The need to ask questions. It's like you said the words a million times before. She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
Luz brilhando nos olhos, essa velha caquética. Se não quiser fazer perguntas, antes que você vá, tem algumas perguntas pra você.
Yes.
Yes. Não. Não vou perguntar isso, não.
There was the usual ruckus. Loud disco music.
Loud disco music.
I couldn't say. It's impossible to hear people speaking from over here.
Quarto número 3.
Oh, yes. Various artists.
Ah, yes.
Ostentatious orchestration prime among them.
Que o nome faça efeito em você.
Oh, were huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course. Like 7. Life gets hard, but we go on.
Sim, nós continuamos. Tudo bem. Na maioria das vezes fica difícil, né?
It would appear so. At around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped and there was a change of pace.
2 da manhã.
A slow, sad song started playing, like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Some of the time, you were yelling along to it.
Da música. Smallest church.
Yes, there was a church in there, a really small church, like the smallest, saddest church in the whole world. It was about that. And also
Que mais?
that it doesn't matter anymore and that we're alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself is very quiet and soft, but
Já vai lhe ferir.
you sounded like a winded boar, sir. It was hard to understand what you were singing on top of it.
Não, ela vai falar que eu tava fudido. O que
Then you
aconteceu?
started screaming and trashed the place.
Eu não acho que eu fui atacado. Isso é tão eu.
A window was smashed. The tape player, probably. The song stopped. And furniture, too. A real destructathon. There was screaming. Then I think you passed out.
Me dá um orgulho. Por favor.
There was. I think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore. I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable.
Fiz isso comigo mesmo. Acho que eu me lobotomei.
I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then. Around 4 or 5. And that was it.
Que é esse lugar? Não vou perguntar isso.
Glad to have been of assistance.
Hora de filão. Bora, diva. Quero cigarro. Quero usar cigarro usado. Posso descer. Que é isso? Essa edição final de semana do jornal satírico Trompe Le Monde. Vou descer. Cadê eu? Cadê eu? Ah, tá. Aqui eu. Subir. Cantar, vou cantar. Aqui é o isoleiro da música. Ah, tá. Errei.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
Ai, que legal, que bonito. Minha alma imensa, minha alma é modesta, do tamanho normal, minha alma é franzina, minha alma e seu conteúdo cúbico estão obscurecidos pela ressaca. Minha alma é imensa.
Utterly. And it needs to be heard.
Esse cara aqui é o ego, né? Ou ele é tipo assim, minha subconsciência.
Through a PA system.
O que é PA?
By other people.
Vem desenvolvendo que sou um tipo de celebridade mal algourada. Não sou celebridade. Que
You
eu
should
deveria
sing
cantar?
the sad small church song from that tape you
Ah, tá.
found. Thought it was obvious.
Bitola. Bilula.
Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic, small church song. Who's laughing now? You would need another copy of the
Sei.
tape first, though.
Vou
The one
cantar.
upstairs is destroyed.
A lá de cima está destruída. Porra, vou ter que comprar? Tá bom. Eu acho que nesse jogo aqui tem coisa que eu não... Nem tudo eu preciso falar ou ver, sabe? Acho que eu vou fazer o que faz sentido. Tipo assim, a mulher lá em cima... Eu poderia ter, tipo, bancado uma loucão pra ela. Eu não sei se isso influencia diretamente no jogo. Um suave ronronar de um espremedor da cozinha que está trabalhando. Não tá fazendo um bicho muito não, né? Você quer cachaça? Ah, tá. É apenas segunda. Posso invadir, olha. Ah, tem moeda ali. Tem moeda, eu vou roubar moeda. Porque tá reservado a conta do sindicato. Porra. Oi, velho.
Hello, sweetie.
Criptozoologista.
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
Ah, tem um colega. Ah, tá. E aí?
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is
Tsuragi.
tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You, as you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you.
Porque ele é meu
You
brother.
are sure of this, but why?
Quem é ele para mim?
He is your half-brother.
Mas nós é tão diferente. Aperta lá.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You must be from the 44th.
You realize he's waiting for your name. This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize.
Eu não sei meu nome. Tá vendo? Esse jogo, ele dá todas as possibilidades. Em alguma outra run, outra vez que eu for jogar, eu vou meter o louco. Mas nessa, como é a minha primeira vez, eu vou jogar normal. Não diga nada. Vai.
Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange.
Should be golden.
Like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go.
Não posso pensar. Cadê? Ainda não está na hora.
Okay then.
Eu vou falar o quê, né? Não sei é meu nome, não diga nada.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
The manager here. Não falei não.
Then we should ask him for a rundown of the area. Get me up to speed. I understand the scene is out back, right?
Sim.
It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Ele vai me achar uma bucha. Eu vou ser o bucha da delegacia. Eu sei que sou policial. Que depoimento? Não, acho que melhor não fiz.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case.
Amém.
Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
Não. Olha, cara, quer saber? Sim. Não.
So, the body is still in the tree.
This is the first time you
Ai.
detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice.
Ai.
It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Mesmo?
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We
¿Qué?
should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
Se ele disser que não sou um policial de verdade? Mas eu não consigo me lembrar de nada. Que não... Vamos indo. Vamos indo.
After you, officer.
Ai, amém. After you.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
Espera, eu não deveria ter um distintivo ou algo do tipo?
You mean you don't have a badge?
Não estava comigo.
Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing.
Tá aqui.
I advise you to try to locate it as quickly as possible.
Sim, verdade.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Tá. Vem, Mona. Olha que legal. Que isso? Vou roubar. E aí?
A man in his late 20s with a thin,
Shy
unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant. Could he be irritated with you? He avoids eye contact altogether, like you're not even there.
Ele é autista.
Mr. Gart, right? You run this place. Yes.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57.
Pintura.
This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
Mano, o que é ouro? E laranja como incêndio florestal, mas cheira a licor. Meu Deus, eu quero muito. Eu quero muito dizer isso. Eu quero muito dizer isso. Meu Deus, tem que misturar muito. Não diga nada.
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
Como é que a porra da polícia demora 7 dias?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking her.
Do you have her
Então você
number?
é, foda-se.
As a matter of fact, I do.
Tem muitas tarefas.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective,
Detetive.
I
Sim.
have everything. You?
Pergunta.
Yes, he means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would?
Ah! Quem matou? Vai ser a Obama. Caraca, cara, eu sou murcha. Por que ela foi embora?
She went away because none of your business.
Vai preso.
Extra fine.
Hã? Eu falei, tá bem? Meu Deus, eu não vi. Quem matou?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there. That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Cavalaria franco-nigeriana.
Does he want you to feel guilty of making that hole? It's implied in his voice.
Eu fiz o buraco? Qual é o problema comigo, mano?
Why would I have a problem with you? You're a hero, cop.
You're a hero. Está sendo sarcástico.
Am I? Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room?
Ai, meu Deus, acho que isso é essas coisas. Só gostando do seu tom. Isso não é maneira de falar com o policial.
Oh, it's not. You're right, it's not.
Medo, né?
He has no respect for you personally, but this man
Isso aí,
sees
autoridade.
himself as a law-abiding citizen, and you a representative of that law. Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
Eu não devo nada nenhuma. Ai, meu Deus. Não. Eu não vou me arriscar, não. Eu sou um policial, não posso.
Oh, you don't owe me shit. Well, officer,
Look,
you're
sure.
right. You don't owe me shit, you owe me money.
We do not need to assert ourselves here. We only need instructions from him. This is the proprietor, remember?
Ele me chamou de viado. Tudo bem, calma.
You know, I
Calma
get
lá,
this
calma
all the
lá.
time. Some hobo comes in here or some backpacking arsehole off the boat. The next day, when they can't make their fees, they get aggressive. I just never thought I'd be in this shit with a cop. Please, just give me the money.
Você está preso. Por que eu devo esse lugar?
Let's see. 3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's the window you annihilated. The hole in the window was the first thing I saw when I came to work. So don't try to tell me you didn't. That will be 40 real. Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab of 30 real. Actually, more, but we'll round it down to 30 for your hard work maintaining the stability and order of Revachol. That's 60 plus 40 plus 30 equals 130 real. And yes, real is still money.
Eu não quero falar, não. Eu não quero falar, não. Eu falo, tá bom, deixa eu dar o dinheiro. O que é dinheiro? O que qual que é pior?
What are you, brain damaged?
Sim. Virado? Virado o quê? Só perto minha dentro.
Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room or 8
Onde eu
bottles
consigo
of
dinheiro?
potent blend and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really.
Ai, meu Deus, calma aí. Voltei. Gente, é tudo ruim aqui as opções. O que eu preciso disso?
For survival, to pay me. Unless you want to become a
to pay
hobo.
me.
Do you want to become a hobo? There's nowhere else to stay in Martinez, and it's a cold spring outside. Money doesn't make you happy, but it lets you be unhappy for a while longer. If you run out of money, you die. It's like that for all of us. Me too. That's why I need you to pay me. I'm not an asshole.
Not harmful.
There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange bomber. That's cop 4. I haven't offered to pay because I don't have any money either.
Eu não me ofereci para pagar porque também não tenho dinheiro. What happens now?
I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then...
Officer, maybe you're better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away.
Eu não tenho casa.
I'm sorry I couldn't help more. You should take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car, okay? We have to get this investigation started now.
Good luck.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
Eu sequer tenho uma.
But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
Sul?
You don't really know, do you?
Não. Sem teto.
South, maybe. Doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
De alguma forma, para arroizado, ou numa melhorada de um prédio. Um elixir, não me importa. Foda-se tudo. Pedinho, tira. Pedinho, tira.
You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will appear.
Por favor, que eu tenha casa. Eu quero cantar. Eu pertenço aqui. pertence aqui não, aqui na minha casa. Quer dizer, minha casa onde eu quiser, né? Mais ou menos. Tá me seguindo, caralho. Aqui. Vamos investigar, Mona. Aí eu tô com cadê meu sapato? Nesse ângulo aqui ele parece um pouco o Pedro Pascal. Nossa. Aqui tem muita coisa. Um monte de neve derrete nesse caminho de rão. A placa da rua diz: foda-se a polícia. Isso aí. Porcos vão para casa. O nome da rua está inelegível.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
Eu tenho algumas perguntas para você.
Of course. What can I help you with?
A gente precisa de
Of
direções,
course.
amiga.
Where to?
Onde eu estou? Ih, eu esqueci. Eu esqueci onde que tá o corpo. Onde eu tô? O que é no sul?
Some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably. Just coast. There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago.
Tá.
There's the pier,
Internet.
the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really. The harbor gates. Some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics. A fleet store, too.
Frito.
It's just water. No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some islands in the bay, but they're hard to reach. Oh, that's right there.
She's relieved someone has come for it. Finally.
Enforcado.
No problem.
Obrigada. Vou perguntar isso não.
Of course. I won't hold you back.
Her gloves. You get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to deal with after all.
Sure, keep them. I have another pair.
Obrigada, diva. E aí, Mona?
I am a gander and a
Acho que
hunter
era a mulher.
and a gatherer. Feel like a traveler.
Oxe.
A simple little cadence. He seems to be making it up as he goes.
Eu sou a lei.
From another planet. Hey there,
Henry. O que tá acontecendo aqui?
it's the jam, my man.
O que é
It's a
congestionamento?
traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight, no explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating, an all-around clusterfuck.
Queda do capitalismo.
Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days. Upon days.
Quanto tempo você tá aqui?
Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes and mazout.
Extravagantemente expresso, mas eu consigo lidar com isso. Eu não entendi bem. Eu não entendi, não.
Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already.
Behind the
Cara,
laugh, however, a touch of sorrow.
So tell me, what do you need?
Falava me dar dinheiro.
Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that.
Time to
tá.
arrest him.
Time to arrest him. que você tá realmente transportando?
Can't even get a few jokes past you, my man. I've got another haul of found cargo. Mostly sporting goods, tracksuits, and that kind of thing.
Eu devia ter prendido ele.
They usually get shipped to Grad and the Occident, though we've been making headway in the Ilmaran market lately.
Mas sua máquina?
The man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
Ah? Ah, tá.
It's like
Fala da greve.
whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands, no way in or out. Some pretty wild stuff, I hear. Like a giant new power crane in half the company? I forget what exactly. Good on them, I guess. I've heard talk there's a company rep in town, too. Like a strike negotiator type. They'd know what's up. Precise demands and so on.
Ah, yes, from the Wild Pines. We'll meet her soon enough, I'm sure.
Ai. Você achei a companhia que é?
They want to keep that money flowing in, my man. Ka-ching.
Catim.
Anything else? Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be. All of us lorry drivers.
Todos é muito
Camioners. You still hang
Camioners.
around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high.
Ou trepado.
Or laid. Not that I blame them, really. Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days.
Transientes, prazeres
I prefer the examined
transientes.
life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing.
Tá bom.
Don't be a stranger.
Oi. Perdão. Ó, eu vou meter aqui. Ai, ai, ai. Tá. Corre. Corre, 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 corre. Vem pra cá, vem pra cá. O que tem aqui? Não tem nada. Vem pra cá. Pra cá, pra cá. Vem aqui, vem aqui, vem aqui. Vamos embora, vamos embora. Vamos embora, vamos embora. Que isso? Ah, tá. Ai, meu braço. Que isso? Fiz aqui. E ai... Pera aí. Ai, meu Deus do céu. Ah, tem muita coisa pra eu ver. Olha, anarquista. Água verde. Ah, tá. Perdi dinheiro. Daqui a pouco eu vou pagar ele. Que é isso aqui? Bocar seus olhos comigo, garoto. Tô falando isso com o policial, da lei, coisa da lei, seu menino. As coisas que eu vi e disse. Nada que eu não possa fazer. Eu sou um trabalhador, eu sou um trabalho para todo mundo. Escuta, garoto, eu não ameaço para taco de régua. Eu vou tirar a primeira antes. Tá bom, Deus. Tava assim, tava bem assim. Tipo, tem janelas. Vou consertar minha janela. Rotatória norte. Apartamentos. Você entende? Não. Preciso ter vontade de até pra ler uma melhor autor. Ai, cultura goianeira, bater. Nossa, biografias de pessoas famosas. Olha, eu tô aqui, quer ver? Peraí.
The display rack is brimming
Série
with
do
worn
homem.
paperbacks
Olha,
featuring an extremely muscular, sword-wielding barbarian on the cover. Nearly all the titles contain the word Hyundai somewhere.
Hyundai. Tendente.
Oh, Man from Hyundai. A very popular series of adventure novels. They're awfully immoral and violent books. Blood and violence, scantily clad women, epic narratives, all those mystical things he encounters. They're bound to grab those with little imagination and nothing to do. At last, someone sensible. However, I still urge you to buy one. Can't judge a book by the cover, they say. If you're a novice of the series, I'd recommend Hyundalaman, the Man from Hyundal. It's supposed to be a good introduction to the series.
Tá.
Rows and rows of Hyundalamen blur your vision. You make out some titles.
Tá.
Man from
Tá
Hyundal
bom.
and the Mammoth
Quanto
Riders,
tem?
maybe 100.
Ó, tem
Man
uns
from
poder minúsculo.
Hyundal and the sages at the end of the world. Man from Hyundal and the false god. Man from Hyundal and the scorched earth.
Colônias.
Man from Hyundal, the Hyundal colonies. Man from Hyundal
Eu
and the
com meus
swamp
livros no
beast.
futuro.
Not even close. Man from Hyundal in hell. Man from Hyundal and the forest of slaves.
Já vi
Man from Hyundal under the lake. Man from Hyundal,
Posso roubar?
Hyundal burning. There's even the trial of death, a pastoral combat game book set in the world of Hyundalaman, and so much more.
Caraca, tá falando até agora?
A twinge at the back of your head makes you flinch. Your eye starts twitching. Your hand reaches toward a book with glossy cover art of the very muscular man from Hyundal in chains, kneeling in front of a staircase leading to a throne.
Ó, eu sou
A woman
veado.
she's laughing at him, belittling him.
Poderosa mulher.
Between the throne and the Hyundalaman lies a bonfire, casting shadows on the wall. The shadow
Mulher
of the
demônio.
woman's headdress looks like a pair of devil
Todas as-
horns. The title reads, Man from Hyundal and the Devil Woman. The display rack before you is burdened under piles of Man from Hyundal novels.
Sou pobre. Quero roubar livro. Tchau.
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space seems to be
nomes são
taken
muito
up by
difíceis.
Wirral-related merchandise.
Atendente!
Wonderful board games, sir. The Viticulturist is a classic for sure. Or perhaps you'd like Archipelagos of Insulinda, a very educational game for those interested in geography.
Eu li Arquipélagos da Insulina.
Browbritter is a fun game of economic competition, but can get quite intense after a while. We have games for the whole
Não tenho
family.
filhos.
You can play with your children.
Who are you going to play board games with? Do you have friends or family?
Nossa, mas arrasa mesmo, né? Eu tenho filhos, família. Eu tenho amigos? Olha para o tenente. Eu não quero pensar nisso.
It certainly
mas eu
feels
vou-
like
Ai.
whatever you are will die with you.
Ai. Ai. Eu não me vejo tendo filhos.
Friends are technically like family. For playing with friends, I'd recommend Suzerainty. It's a civilization building game where you build a civilization, then
Meu
set off to
Deus.
brutally colonize and repress other civilizations. It'll cost 12 real.
Essa mulher é Bolsonaro. Deixa eu ver aqui. Legal. Tá, legal. Meu filho, Você não precisa ficar atrás de mim o tempo todo, não. Aí, fala aí, velho.
Welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People. Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
Enxerga? Eu tô com medo de pedir dinheiro pros outros. Mas é proprietário?
The proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
Dá mais penetração? Oi?
She has fine-tuned her voice to find the most welcoming approach for attracting new customers. It doesn't work.
Que garotinha.
Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post, doing her job like a proper girl?
Não importa.
Wonderful.
Claro.
Did you talk to her?
Na verdade, não.
Why not? Was she not friendly enough? Were you not compelled to talk to her?
Sei lá.
Oh yes, okay, that makes sense. It's working then. Yes. Do browse our book, sir.
A maneira que você cria ela me parece errada. Ela é um ótimo valor agregado. Eu estou aqui para desmantelar o livre mercado e abolir o trabalho infantil. Tudo bem, vamos dar
The woman before you scans the store, her shoulders rigid and tense. Every now and then, she nudges her glasses.
Tchau. Vou subir ali. Esse jogo é muito bonito. Extremamente bonito. É... Mágica fascista. Que legal.
This bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. There's also a wide range of paranatural literature. Amidst the various books, you find one written by someone named Matthias W. Dundas. It's about wholeness, unity, balance. The point of the book, and many others on this shelf, is to give people medicinal advice in situations where they don't have access to paid. It serves platitudes, while also telling everyone that traditional medicine, the kind people don't have access to, and which costs more than this book, is garbage, and would only give you cancer anyway, without even curing your cold or anything.
Bom, em tese tá certo, né? Mas não tão brutalmente assim.
Wholeness, unity, balance, on the other hand, can basically take care of anything. Though it is important to note, when it's up to your mind to heal yourself, then it's because of your mind that you're ill in the first place.
É verdade.
The book features chapters on topics such as how to find magnesium. It even lists plants you can harvest magnesium from. How to continue drinking if you're an alcoholic who has destroyed his liver. And
Suicide.
there's even a chapter on the ancient Seraïs tradition of using duck gallbladder preservatives to treat and prevent sexually transmitted diseases. Pre and post factum apply. Nothing worth buying.
Cara, isso aqui é muito específico.
This is just mundane garbage. What's even paranatural about this? The throbbing in your head increases with every passing moment you gaze at this shelf. Suddenly, as if out of nowhere, a small green book becomes apparent. The title of it reads, Medicinal Purposes of the Pearl. The book contains very little explanation on the matter. This knowledge seems to be taken for granted. The book contains descriptions of various pseudoscientific therapies, alternative medicines, and folk remedies involving the pearl. Also, for example, it recommends vigorously swatting one's naked body with a venik or hand broom, made from the leafy twigs of a young birch tree from the near pearl. It is supposedly invigorating and good for the circulation. It also recommends consuming distilled spirits like vodka or whiskey that have been aged in the pearl. Readers are instructed to cover these jars in a shallow hole just inside the pail and leave them there for 30 to 60 days, depending on the potency desired. Among other benefits, it is alleged to restore a damaged liver to perfect health. For general health and well-being, readers are encouraged to take regular strolls through the pail, though a sidebar cautions readers to limit each stroll to less than an hour. These strolls promise to cleanse the mind of worries and the body of toxins, especially if the perambulator performs this ritual in the nude. Nudity figures prominently in a number of these prescriptions. This is exactly what you need. There's an entire section devoted to cures for men who are struggling to perform their marital obligations.
Excuse me, sir. I believe you've been perusing that particular volume long enough. If you'd like to continue reading, I must insist you buy it.
Tomar no seu cu, velho maldito. Outro livro chato. Tá, agora eu vou lá embaixo. Vai. Deixa eu passar aqui, vem, passa.
You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room. A strange cage-like...
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
Aqui tem botões. Tá bom. Por enquanto, eu vou voltar aqui, tá bom? Você não me engana. Entendeu? Você não me engana. Tem um corpo ali que eu sei. Você não me engana, eu vou voltar aqui. Eu vou comprar seus livros, eu vou ler eles. Foi o que tá atrás ali. Nossa, mistura com essa gentalha, tenente. Kim... Ai, cara, eu fico falando, eu fico na minha mente Kim Kataguri, por causa do deputado. Me fala do caso.
What do you want to know?
Por que estamos no mesmo caso?
I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
Nós tá na disputa, então
His disdain is clear. This man would not use such an expression.
Mas ele não é meu meio-irmão, alguma coisa assim?
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it. It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If you want my take, ask me after we've inspected the victim.
Tá bom.
Was there anything else you wanted to know about the case?
Você diria que é um caso misterioso?
It's not a particularly mysterious case. The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that.
Entendi. Não. Será que pode ser sexy?
Then you are in luck, because we are in the midst of a major strike by the dock workers union. Maybe more than that. The union clearly wants a...
Is this a strike then? Or the first shots in a workers' coup?
I expect the case itself to be less challenging than navigating these community matters. This district isn't used to the RCM's presence, and the union rarely overplays its hand, as it appears to have done in this case.
Tentativa de golpe.
Strike, coup, revolution, it's brigandage, however you parse it.
Seu filho, ele é
You
fascista.
feel something rising through you, a familiar feeling, an opinion taking form.
Nós devíamos fazer patê dos trabalhadores e dar de comer aos porcos. Dos proprietários e dar de comer aos porcos. Só deve fermentar em mim, além disso, nacionalismo. Não acho que... eu sou muito esperto. Eu queria falar isso, mas... Deixa eu falar isso. Eu queria falar isso, mas...
When I said we have to navigate community matters, I did not mean we have any say in them. I meant we should be careful.
Não é pra dar opinião, mas você falou
the
que é
shit will blow
bandidagem.
right in our faces.
From an imaginary fan.
De fã imaginário.
Now, was there anything else you wanted to know about?
Não,
Good.
tudo bem. Tá bom. Agora vamos lá. Ah, tem que falar com a menina, vai. Fala, menina. Sua mãe, ó, tá na
Hello,
reta.
sir. Step right in. The store is open.
Eu já
I know,
leio.
sir. Are you interested in a new and exciting book? Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
Tá bem, tchau. Me chega, fala, vai.
Hello again, sir. My name is
Like
Annette,
a
sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. Feel free to step in and browse our wares. I'm signalling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance, and biographies of famous people.
A sudden gush of wind turns the pages of the books on the counters. She covers her face, smiling, but she's cold.
Você é um bom soldado.
Thank you, sir. I'm happy to help Mum out with the store.
Você não devia estar na escola.
I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running.
A escola é estúpida.
Mum says it's necessary to do both because it builds character. Mum says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. Mum says it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being cursed.
Behind her, the window has been boarded up. You sense the boards creaking, twisting for a second, and some kind of doubt in her tense shoulders.
Cursed in the way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go...
Tomar no cu.
I wouldn't really say it like that, but I guess so.
We can go into the bookstore and ask about the case, but I don't see much more to look.
Yes. Please do also look at our wares inside. The postcards and board games are there, sir.
Tá bom, tá bom. Chega. Quê? Ah, tá.
Maybe I can tell you about some of our books instead.
Não. Vai, tchau. Esse cara aqui deve estar puto já comigo.
This Postlavantorie mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front.
Vai se fuder! Não, não vou dar não. Boa caixa de correio. Isso aí.
The box seems happy. Eat shit pig, fucked by the coon, and St. G with a crown have been scribbled on it. Jenny is a whore, and best set mailbox also.
Oh? Você deveria crescer, porra. Não.
The mail collection box seems cathartic, thankful even. So do you. You shudder. Then you swallow.
Tchau. Com uma casca de ovo. Vai sentar aqui, deixa eu
The
sentar
worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not...
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is gone.
Entendi. Eu vou poder me livrar dele um pouco. Posso continuar ainda aqui? Não, eu vou... Ah, eu vou logo, porque senão ele vai me matar. O corpo tá lá apodrecendo também, meu Deus do céu. Ai, como eu sou um policial ruim, meu pai do céu, socorro. Que porra de carro é esse?
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the... This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion.
Que? Não, tá. Vou ver depois. Deixa eu ver aqui o que tem aqui. Corre! Ah, tem a loja. Ah, deixa eu correr aqui. Vem, menino! Corre, menino! É pra cá? Não dá pra abrir.
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the east.
Pera. Da coisa.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic.
Oops.
Hard to say. Your vision is blurred and you're having difficulty concentrating thanks cop habit. You look, this isn't case related, you think. The tire tracks were left here by an unknown event that took place some days ago. It's a message, written in the language of burnt rubber. Some of that rubber stuck to the tiles right in front of the whirling in rags. This and then accelerated straight into the fence, left a hole big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry, according to the cafeteria manager. Why? The hole in this fence doesn't look that huge.
Maldita bartender.
He was exaggerating. People blame cops for everything that goes wrong in the world.
Isso aí.
The driver proceeded to back out of the yard, barely stopping before hitting the adjacent building. Before heading south. Must have been in a hurry.
Mas é o meu carro, né? Tá bom. Ele falou que eu tinha coisado. Criança tá. Criança, vai embora. Criança.
Kuno's got this.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness. Like,
oh yeah, Napa Gumpy, Kuno!
O Chaves. Meu Deus.
Right in the dick, Kuno! Get him right in the dick!
It's love it in the dick.
Quê? Amam no pinto?
the boy is sweating profusely.
Piados amam no pinto?
His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
Para a pedra.
Kuno, yeah, right in the mouthhole!
They pay you no heed or pretend not to notice you.
Ah, na próxima run eu vou ter que fazer autoridade. Não é possível, ninguém não bota respeito nesse lugar.
Shits himself?
The rake, Kuno! You should throw the rake at him,
Eu vou bater nessas
Kuno!
crianças.
The fuck? Does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno is not a gardener.
Beleza, eu vou bater nessas crianças.
Alright, entertain the Kuno.
Alright.
Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got. Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. Fuck do you want with it? Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Quem é Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno, pig. The fuck are you calling a third person? Kuno's the fucking first person?
He looks slightly confused, but proud he came up with that retort. But right as he's getting distracted, you hear a malevolent hiss.
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you!
A coisa.
Help! Pig's got
Tô querendo chamar de Kuno S. Que estupro, menino!
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
Que cuno, menina! Eu vou persistir, porque eu posso prender.
Everybody, please! He's digging his dick out!
Mano.
Escalate, Kuno! His dick is out! You're afraid!
Pigs in there, Kuno! Somebody, please!
Ai, aqui eles odeiam polícia, vai todo mundo na... Vou matar ele.
Look,
Vai embora.
I know you wanted to hit me. You got that, I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up look. The Kuno's dad gets. The murder look. The rage look.
Gente, a criança bate, a criança toma uma porrada. Vamos voltar pra ele. Eu acho que eu vou meter o... Não.
I know what you thought. I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up. I'm gonna shut that shit down. You know what? You should have, because now you're nothing. You're a joke to Kuno. Kuno laughs at you. King Kuno!
Meu Deus do céu, criança demoníaca, vai tomar porrada, criança.
The whole charade was about establishing dominance over you. You backing up means he's succeeded.
Eu tenho que ouvir mais autoridade.
Kuno turned you into his prison, bitch! You're gonna be in this shit with Kuno!
No, you're not. We can just leave.
Verdade.
Bitch, you're gonna be in this shit with Kuno forever!
Pode. Essa chata, porra, toma no cu. Cadê meu sapato? Vou botar essas crianças na fogueira.
This trash container is locked.
Ah,
The sliding lid has a padlock. There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but still. The body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death.
Ai, que lindo. Ai.
The lieutenant leans in to inspect the lock.
Será que não? Deve ter alguma coisa aqui. É, deve ter alguma coisa ali. Acho que eu vou tirar o corpo logo, porque eu tô enrolando muito. Deixa eu só ver isso aqui.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here. Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails, all over the yard. Isn't this something an industrial worker would wear?
Noted.
Isso aí, viado. Anota mesmo. Contagem.
Maybe more than 12. No. 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud.
Analise.
1. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 46.
Caralho, esse skill aqui é muito boa.
2. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 44.
Pera.
3. Hobnailed work boot. Steel reinforced. 4. Standard work boot. Number 45 or 46? You don't know. It's a miracle you can tell the prints apart as it is. The cold must have preserved. 5. Another standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 44.
Mas é igual a essa aqui.
6. An aberration. Light as air. Even pace. Same make of boot, but number impossible to tell. Could also have been an adolescent. The gait is undeveloped. 7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot. Number 46. But the imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 208. And yet another standard work boot. Number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole, however.
How many?
400 milhões.
I was pretty off then. I counted 20.
Bem fora, bem...
I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of the ordinary?
Uma anomalia. Vida leve.
200? Could it be the combined weight of two people, one carrying the other who's tied up? Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built, soon-to-be-dead man.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
Talvez fosse gigante.
Possibly, yes. Interesting. Let's name it the Old Soul. Someone operating a workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the harbor? Or maybe a drummer?
Baterista.
He regrets it the moment he says it.
Baterista, que estúpido.
I don't know why I said that. We are not looking for a drummer. We are looking for a group of dock
Nós
workers.
estamos sim procurando por um baterista. Agora eu vou procurar todo mundo.
The lieutenant clearly appreciates the chance to clear up the drummer issue himself.
Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear out the right shoe before the left.
Senhor.
The accelerator is on the right.
Legal.
He doesn't seem to hear you, looking south toward the traffic jam instead. The machines are silent. The engines are all turned off.
We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect.
Sim.
Seems...
Yeah.
Mhm.
Is that
A woman? Or a kid?
Não sei.
Understood. Anything else? A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who
It is not impossible.
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashon. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Ridículo, ele é muito esperto.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
Mas aí enforcaram ele?
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree.
Mas aí eles carregaram o corpo já morto pra ir? Ou mataram ele? Trabalhadores contra trabalhadores. Ou ele é um rico? Eu tô meio doido hoje.
Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction.
Ele fala tão
At
bonitinho.
first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Indeed. They all stood in a row here and looked at the tree.
Será que é um símbolo, simbolismo? Certo. Agora vamos tirar. Deixa eu ver aqui. Ervas. Ai, meu pai.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in even through your clenched nostrils.
Nossa, vai embora. Garoto, vamos tirar ele daqui. Eu vou ter que pedir pra criança. Oi, criança.
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think. Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me in. I'm going away for a long, long time, Kuno. Going away for life.
Isso, vai embora.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
Confabule comigo.
You don't want to fuck with me. I got my hands bloody. I'm not here, pig. You're not seeing this.
You can still see the top of her hat from behind the fence.
Ai, meu Deus do céu. Como é que eu... Acertei ele bem no pau. Sobe lá. Ô menino, sobe lá. Aqui em Katsuragi.
Yes?
Yeah. Você parece... Tá. Criança.
Fuck does Kuno care?
Vai.
He's on your crime scene, bossing you around. And he's been here for some time too. This is where he hangs out. You have to get more out of him. He could be useful.
Get your snout out of Kuno's ass. Kuno knows how hard Kuno pushes it. Kuno pushes it hard level.
Ai, meu Deus do céu.
You should give up, Popo, or the Kun will keep fucking it out of you.
You okay, Kuno?
Experimenta me dar uma porrada.
That went wrong. He took it as a compliment. Then he had a minor seizure.
Derrame.
Shitload, pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno.
Huh?
Pig's choking. He's totally choking. Fucking idiot Mulkapa. Doesn't know any questions.
Yeah? The kingdom of Kuno? The fuck do you want with it?
Isso, escola lá.
Look at that fucking shit. You're trying to get Kuno killed.
Consegue te dizer que é inescalável?
Fuck does Kuno know? Kuno's not a fucking acrobat.
Achei que ele ia se sentir desafiado.
The lieutenant takes a quick note in his notebook.
It's a trap, Kuno. Don't climb it, Kuno.
A caçamba.
Dunno. Kiptas gardener used to work there.
Jardineiro.
Yeah, that's what Kuno said. She couldn't handle the heat, so she took off. Kuno can take it. Shit's nothing to Kuno. Look, Kuno doesn't explain shit. Kuno just says shit.
Yeah.
Quero matar ele.
Don't be wondering about Kuno's shit, pig. Of course you do, fuckface.
Tá.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't fuck.
Foda-se, menino. Vai, menino. Abre
This
essa porra
trash
aqui.
container is a lot.
We could try using a pry bar. There's one in my motor carriage, or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
O agente, gerente. Ah, tá. Tá. Deixa eu ligar aqui. Ai, que susto.
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the
Ah. Acho que eu mexi com tudo que tava aqui. Esse povo mandando mensagem. Ai, meu coração. Tá bom. Aqui eu não posso entrar. Ai, ô moço. Moço.
Can I help you? Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you. Prod at him and find out.
Eu vou aqui. Não parece cruel para você negar até as suas sobras para os pobres. Eu quero irritar ele.
Callous? What are you, Kras Mazov? Almost all establishments in Revachol keep their trash locked. The one
Krasmazov, nom de guerre, was an economist and a historical materialist. He was a leading figure on the Grad side of the Centennial Revolution, where he headed the 9-day government. Mazov is considered the father of scientific communism, Mazovian thought, or Mazovianism.
No one was implying you were, officer. Where were we?
What do you need them for?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
Arigato! Eu vou cantar karaoke.
Absolutely out.
You wait and see, cafeteria manager. Absolutely in the question. First we find a sad banger. Then we sing this place to shit.
Sim. Sabe, eu gosto das habilidades de psique, elas são as melhores. Tá, deixa eu ver aqui meus itens. Roupas. Deixa eu vestir logo. Eu quero vestir. Mãos. Vestir. Esse aqui não pode fazer. Deixa eu vestir logo. Ai, então falta música. Esse é bom. Caralho, pera aí. Pauta feminista? Isso é o quê? Nossa, não entendi não. Abra esta merda.
This trash container is with a well-oiled crack. The lock pops open. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't. The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar. You've done this before. The movements are recorded in your elbows, the methodology in your fingers. You're used to this.
Nossa.
A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below. Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something as the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage. A rank corpse smell fills the air.
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay. Drop them in here, officer. Guitar marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there?
Something slimy catches your eye. A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
This is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario.
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. A yellow old mug that catches your eye. But other than that...
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force. Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash, the lid was locked, and his establishment had the key.
The lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container. It's just organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato pills, mostly. Nothing. It's nothing. Nothing more to see here. What's this? A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something. Something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes, written in a man's handwriting.
Esses objetos são meio machistas, né?
Officer, is that your paperwork?
Eu matei.
Yes, it is. Look. This plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form.
Pô, daqui uma semana.
If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash?
Augúrio nefasto. Prenúncio.
Understood.
Sei.
Be untroubled. If anything, this small moment has made him respect you more.
Sei.
You pick out a broken mug with an oddly racist depiction of the yellow man frolicking in saffron.
Racista do homem amarelo.
Only in its social sensibility.
Ah, não quero mais pegar.
You've acquired an interactable item. Investigate this item further by going to the Interact tab in your inventory.
Não vou mostrar ele, essa cara é
The container sounds a muffled gong.
Peguei no lixo com a luva.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it
botar a
all.
mão nele. Tá.
You said you didn't want to talk about the ledger. However, now that you have it back, it would not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Officially.
Tá bom. Eu quero tirar isso aqui, menino. Tira o corpo, pelo amor de Deus.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow! Cop's gonna blow, Kuno!
Vai tomar no seu cu, criança. Eu ia vomitar, mas não vou vomitar na sua frente, não. Ah, tomar no cu. Criança chata, cacete. Tô nessa merda aqui. Ai, que susto. Ô, menino!
Can I help you?
Tá.
Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for. How strange. I certainly didn't put them there. The trash collection service, CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threats that solves itself down the road. Thank you anyway.
Thank you anyway.
Yes? What thing? Yes, not the whole damn union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction.
Sim.
They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
He hates the Union, but grudgingly recognizes its power over him. So he's directing his frustration at you instead. Retaliate.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info. We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even striking men. If not today, then they'll be here tomorrow.
What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
Que? Uhum. Tá. Bom, eu não sei o que fazer agora. Deixa eu ver aqui rapidinho. É que eu tenho que tirar esse corpo. Eu tinha que conseguir a confiança dessa criança.
There he still is, looking right through you.
Tá. Deixa eu só ver isso aqui. Ok. Bom, acho que é isso por agora. Acho que acabei me perdendo um pouquinho, mas depois eu volto. Ai, a mão suja. Adeus.